Welcome back to our channel, where we delve into the inner worlds of royalty, revealing stories that often remain hidden behind palace walls. Today, we explore one of the most compelling narratives in modern royal life, the emotionally layered and complex love story of Sheikh Hamdan, Crown Prince of Dubai. At first glance, Sheikh Hamdan's life seems like a dream: 2 wives, 2 beautiful children, and the respect and admiration of an entire nation. His public image is pristine: a leader, a poet, an adventurer, and a devoted father. But beneath the grand architecture of the palace and the carefully curated royal appearances lies a web of raw emotion, inner conflict, and unspoken heartache. Sheikh Hamdan's romantic life is anything but ordinary. He is married to 2 women who could not be more different. His first marriage, arranged and deeply rooted in tradition, is with Sheikha Thani, a woman of quiet dignity, cultural grace, and unwavering devotion to her role. His second marriage is with Sheikha Hadia, a modern, fiercely independent woman who captivated his heart and soul with her spontaneity, intellect, and emotional depth. On the surface, Hamdan has everything. But love, as we know, rarely follows the rules of tradition or expectation. His heart is pulled in 2 directions, one rooted in duty, the other in passion. And it is this emotional tug-of-war that defines his internal world. One late evening, the palace is silent, but inside Hamdan's private quarters, a storm brews within. The phone buzzes. It's Sheikha Hadia. Her voice trembles slightly as she speaks. "Are you okay? You sound distant," she says, already sensing his emotional unrest. "I'm just overwhelmed," Hamdan replies, his voice low, the weight of unspoken truths pressing down on him. "Is it about her, or us?" Hadia presses gently, her intuition slicing through his hesitation. Hamdan sighs. "It's everything, Hadia. The expectations, the silence between Thani and me, the guilt, and my love for you." There's a pause. Words falter, but emotions flood the line. "Can we talk in person tomorrow?" he finally asks. "I need to see you. I need to figure out how to fix this. Or at least understand it." This conversation is one of many that Sheikh Hamdan finds himself having, with his heart, his conscience, and his responsibilities. His life is a daily balancing act: royal duties, fatherhood, leadership, and emotional entanglements. Each role demands a different version of him. With Thani, he is composed, measured, respectful. With Hadia, he is vulnerable, poetic, alive. But where does that leave him? The strain begins to show. Sleepless nights become routine. His once carefree smile is now shadowed with fatigue and regret. He knows he's hurting both women, even when he's trying to do right by them. And most painfully, he knows his children may one day bear the emotional consequences of his divided love. It is during this emotional chaos that Hamdan makes a bold decision: to see a therapist. It is not a common path for a man of his status. But Hamdan is not an ordinary man, and his pain is too heavy to bear alone. Dr. Lena, a calm, empathetic woman, listens quietly as Hamdan pours out his truth: the guilt, the confusion, the unrelenting love he feels for both women. "I feel like I'm failing everyone," he confesses. "I try to be the perfect son, the ideal husband, the strong leader. But somewhere along the way, I lost sight of who I am. I love them both, in different ways. Is that wrong, doctor?" Lena offers a gentle but powerful response. "Love isn't always fair or balanced. It's not wrong to feel deeply. What matters is how you act on it. You're not a bad person, Hamdan. You're just a human being, grappling with a complex reality." Her words break something inside him. Not in a painful way, but like a dam releasing years of unspoken. As the sessions continue, Hamdan begins to find clarity. He learns that love doesn't have to be linear or divided into neat boxes. He learns that emotional truth doesn't make him weak, it makes him real. But clarity doesn't mean ease. One evening, Sheikha Thani finally confronts him. Her eyes are full of restrained emotion. "You're so distant now," she says softly. "Like a ghost in our home. Do you even see me anymore?" Hamdan is silent. "You're always somewhere else. With her, maybe." "I'm not stupid, Hamdan. I've known for a long time." Tears brim in her eyes, but she doesn't let them fall. "I never wanted to be in this kind of marriage. I wanted a partner. I gave you everything, loyalty, devotion, our children. But I can't compete with the kind of love you have with her. And maybe I shouldn't have to." Her words pierce through Hamdan's heart. He doesn't deny it. Instead, he takes her hand. "You are the foundation of everything I have," he says. "And I've failed to give you the emotional security you deserve. But I want to fix that." In parallel, the royal court is not silent. His father, Sheikh Mohammed bin Rashid, summons him. The tone is stern, but the undercurrent is one of concern. "You're a prince, Hamdan. Your life is not entirely your own. Your choices ripple across the kingdom." "I understand," Hamdan replies. "Do you?" his father asks. "Because this relationship with Hadia, this emotional chaos, it's dangerous. Not just for your image. For the nation. I love her," Hamdan whispers. "And I loved your mother," his father responds, his tone softening. "But I had to choose duty, again and again. That's the weight we carry." Hamdan is left with the echo of those words, and the heavy knowledge that he, too, must decide what kind of man he wants to be. Amid this whirlwind, he finds solace in fatherhood. In the quiet moments with his children, helping with homework, telling bedtime stories, teaching them about courage and kindness, he feels a sense of peace. He dreams of a future where his children are wise and compassionate, where they learn not just to rule, but to understand the complexity of human emotion. He wants to raise them not in perfection, but in truth. Yet, the storm of his personal life rages on. Jealousy creeps in, not just between Thani and Hadia, but within himself. He becomes hyper-aware of every choice, every word, every moment spent with one that could hurt the other. And the question remains: can he truly love both women and remain whole? Or will he have to choose between passion and duty, between desire and stability? The answer doesn't come easily. Perhaps it never will. But one thing becomes clear: Sheikh Hamdan is not just a prince. He is a man walking a path of self-discovery, torn between the life he was born into and the life his heart yearns for. Thank you for watching. If this story moved you, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share your thoughts in the comments below. What would you do if you were in Sheikh Hamdan's